Hi, good morning, everyone. Becky, the spiritual empath here. The other day, I did a video uh, about how to know when you're connecting with the fifth dimension. And today, I want to be talking a little bit about emotions um, from the same book and how our emotions can block us, and hold us back. Um, I do have some notes written down, but I also would like to read some stuff from the book as well. Um, Now, your emotions is what makes you human, and emotions are energy in motion, emotion. Okay, and emotions are chi, which is energy, and that has been uh, imbued with a purpose. Okay, so all of our emotions have a purpose. There's a valid reason that we have the emotions that we have. Okay, and your emotions are the key to read the world around you. You've heard of sayings like you suck the life rate out of me and stuff like that. That is referring to, if you're somewhat around someone who is being negative, then it's going to bring your personal vibration down if you absorb it as your own. Now, myself, I had to learn not to do that. I am an empath, which means that I am able to feel other people's emotions as if they were my own. Um, and there's all good reasons for that. It's okay. And I look at that as a blessing. Um, Now, the dimensions, from what I read here, I'm still learning about the dimensions myself, but they're all kind of like nestled into each other. They kind of like blend into each other. It's not like there's, third dimension here and then above is fourth dimension, okay? It's kind of like a blend. Um, and From any point within any of the dimensions, you can see into the lower ones. And you use discernment in order to observe these lower dimensions. This is also why you don't necessarily notice when you were in the fourth dimension, because you're able to feel the third dimension as like really close. Okay, so each each emotion has a purpose. Okay, and as you become more fifth dimensional, you are able to understand the polar polar I can never say that word. It's like equilibrium. Um, Polarity. I think I got it. In both fourth and third dimension, without experiencing an emotional charge. Okay, so that means like if you're in your fifth dimensional higher self, then if somebody says something negative, for instance, to you, then you're not going to be emotionally charged by it. You're just going to like let it ride. Okay, so you uh, observe, sorry, this emotion without judgment. Okay, and as you gain mastery of experiencing the emotion and then stepping away from it as the observer, okay, you can notice your emotions. And as the observer, you can choose to approach polarity experiences with compassion, which allow you to instantly become fifth dimensional. Okay? So, this means when someone does something to hurt you, first you feel the pain. Then you notice his or her actions and your feelings about his or her actions. You may not have any reaction, and all this is done without judging. You may even experience a blow to the heart when someone close to you does something shocking or harmful, and it causes you to feel pain because you have expectations that aren't being met. These expectations may be honest, real, fair, or not. Expectations between close associates are a normal part of these relationships. Expectations between close associates are a normal part, or did I just read that? I'm sorry. Learn to understand your emotions so that when someone does let you down, you can move quickly through your disappointment and pain. Understanding your part in the drama. Okay? A blow to the heart is rocket fuel to your ascension work. It is the key to becoming fifth dimensional. Okay? Now, that means understanding your part in the drama, taking responsibility for what did you do that led this person to act a certain way towards you. Okay? Look within yourself, do some self-reflection and find out what it was, like your part in it, and then you are able to correct it. Okay? Okay, you can look upon the emotions as a vehicle for expansion, expanding your awareness of expression, experience, and feelings. Okay, your emotions give you full connection of your heart if you allow it. Okay, some people don't like to express their emotions because they don't want to. You have to be very vulnerable in order to express your emotions, and some people don't want to allow themselves to be vulnerable. Okay. This was mind blowing. Okay, I've been hearing a lot about this lately with people I follow and stuff. Misuse and control of emotions. Your emotions can only react once, okay? But your mind can rerun that emotion a million, zillion, trillion times, causing you to suffer by replaying a scenario, reinvigorating the emotion, and causing any pain and suffering to be felt over and over. Okay? Now, our memories, our past does not exist except for within our memories. And by reliving certain memories, especially memories of loss, of hurt, of pain, of any memory, even happy memories, but replaying these memories over and over in your mind doesn't know the difference between if you are experiencing something right now in the current moment or if you have experienced it before. But the more you keep replaying the same thing in your mind, the more hurt and suffering you're going to experience, okay? And that's why, too, people, keep replaying the same get up, go to work, come home, go to bed, get up, go to work, and not even consciously thinking about what they are doing. It just becomes like this, like they're on autopilot. So just replaying that same thing over and over and over is going to lead you the same experience over and over and over. Okay, so that may have gotten a little off. um, Allow your emotions to be a voice. Don't suppress them. The emotions need validation. Okay. The only way that you can heal is to feel. You have to feel those emotions, no matter how much pain it is. You have to be able to feel those emotions in order to truly heal them. Okay. I'm just gonna skip right ahead here to some emotions that hold you back. Resentment, that's the energy of blame. Fear, the energy of incongruence. Whining, the energy of self-validation. Self-righteousness, the energy of bitterness and claiming this is how it is. And denial, the energy of separateness. Okay, so I'm going. It has here like it explains the role of judgment, the role of guilt, the role of blame and whining, the role of bitterness. But I want to talk a little bit today about fear, because I feel like fear, especially for me, we some people fear, like their biggest fear is death. Some people public speaking, like myself. But a lot of people, their biggest fear is like the opinion of others. You know, I've I kind of have always been shy because I have that fear of other people's opinions in a sense. But then part of me really doesn't care. So it just, you know, try to create a balance between the two. Right now, I'm more at the point where I just don't care. I mean, you like me or you don't, you agree with what I say or you don't. I don't care. Either way, I'm going to love you no matter what. It's just the way it is. But the role of fear, um, fear is used to manipulate you. Fear keeps you locked in more fear. Fear is fuel for those who would have you fail. Fear is a messenger, chi, loaded with purpose, intended to keep you safe. Your emotional body creates fear. So it comes from our emotional body. Remember the other day we talked about briefly about our physical body, mental body, emotional body, and like our etheric body. Fear fear warns you when something needs to change, either your behavior or your belief. That's an interesting one. Fear was created as an alarm system to tell you something is not right. Some of us, like, I tend to get like a little knot in my stomach when I'm feeling like, yeah, something's just not right there. Ascended beings are disguised as humans. Ascended beings disguised as humans are those among us who are fearless and are meant to help you wake up to your divinity. If you are fearless, you're probably one of those ascended masters in embodiment. Now, you can talk to your fear. You can talk to your fear. This is a short little meditation. Consider the use of a simple meditation to address your fears. Speak to your fears as if they were messengers, which they are. Okay. Take a moment and close your eyes. Think of something you felt fearful about. Acknowledge the fear. Then ask the fear, what is your message? Be open to receive it. And when the information will come flooding, Yes. Why? Finally, the emotion of fear will have fulfilled its true purpose to serve as a messenger about the lack of congruency or the lack of alignment between your mind, words, and actions. Okay? So that's a little meditation that can be done. Um, I do have notes here, but I have so much stuff underlined in the book that is there's like I don't there's so so much good stuff. Um, recognizing and transmuting emotions. Our ability to imbue chi or energy with a feeling or purpose is unique in creation. This purpose can be passionate or determined. The purpose can be to express joy or pain, happiness or sorrow, and more. All of these is possible in 5D. The difference is that you no longer need to dwell on any painful emotion, you just simply notice them. You no longer need to continue to suffer for failures, pain, or loss. Instead, you notice your emotions, and if they don't please you, you decide to abandon them. As you learn to observe and let go of painful emotions, you actually slip into joy and become able to stay there for longer and longer periods of time. Joy comes from the complete what is that? Dispersal? I don't know what that word is. Of resistance and the mind being present in time instead of out of time. You are invited to look at your experiences as you look at colors. Is one color better than another? We think not. Do you have preferences for certain colors? Of course you do. Does that make them better? No. Having a preference for something is simply that, a preference. Now, that's referring to, like, I prefer to feel happy. I don't know about you. I mean, if you prefer to feel miserable, then continue to live repeating your bad experiences. I mean, me, I choose happiness. I choose to find the beauty and joy in everything and every experience. And I have, over doing this over the last several years, I've been able to keep my mood uplifted longer period of time. Um, let's see what else. Oh, here's some different emotions and the counterpart to that emotion. Patience in 3D transfers to compassionate indifference in 5D. Anger in 3D becomes purposefulness and steadiness in 5D. Helplessness in 3D becomes empowerment in 5D. Loss in 3D becomes stepping into your power in 5D. Letting go of limiting beliefs may include releasing mass consciousness beliefs about life. That's a really good one. Feeling trapped in 3D. In 5D, it's freedom. Despair in 3D becomes joy and playfulness in 5D. So you can see the difference in like the different emotions. Let's see. Oh, what was this? Okay, now you can also clear your emotional body because, like we said before, energy, emotions is energy in motion. It is the chi or energy that is qualified with a memory, quali- qualified with a memory. However, it is energy that is caught in a web of time. Okay, your emotional body represents the past to you. It stores the feelings of your past occurrences. It remembers wounds and links to past wounds. It says this has happened before, and recognition sets in. It gives us the option to explore these experiences afterwards. The problem is that the captain's log of emotions become a mesma of feeling that can be assessed for some too easily, replacing the present with its counterpart in the past. So that again goes back to, repeating these memories over and over, replaying them in your mind over and over, causes you to live in the past. And there is no such thing as past except for within the memories in the mind. Okay? We only have the current moment now. There is no past, there is no future. Okay? We can only be in the present moment. But our memories keep us living in the past, and our anxiousness keeps us living in the future. Emotions must be felt to be cleared. This is why unexpressed emotion is so dangerous. Until we clear emotional wounds, our ascension process is limited. Okay. Now, if you are already a light worker, which I consider myself to be, if you have become good at transmuting energy for yourself or as a healer, you may be given additional burdens because you can move them through you quickly. As a light worker, you probably have developed some of your gifts, but may not realize you have even more powerful gifts to give humanity. Now, like I said, I've been working on myself for a few years now. I am an empath. I am able to feel other people's emotions as if they were my own. I used to take them on as my own and absorb them. Now I can transmute them and help people heal. I am a Reiki master, so I can help clear energy blocks and emotional blocks like that, and stuff like that. Um, let's see. As someone, you need to see yourself as others see you. As someone who knows how to help you, you are helping the earth and humanity to heal. And it's your opportunity to express mastery at transmuting difficult energy. And boy, don't we have a lot of difficult energy going on right now. I mean, to be honest, it's overwhelming. It is very overwhelming, and there's been times where I've had to pull away because it was bothering my energy. Bothering, I don't know if that's the correct word, but it was affecting my energy, so I had to step away, and then, process my own emotions so that I could come back and help transmute, the energies that are out there floating around right now. If this is you and you feel your burden is heavy, you may be carrying the weight of many on your shoulders. Don't do this as the path of least resistance. Do this with a glad heart. decide this now. If you, if if there just doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for this weight, then you can accept you are carrying another's burdens because you can. This is not you with a burden. This is you with an opportunity of choice. And like I said, you know, I am more than willing to help transmute others and our earth, and you know, for the sake of ascension for all of humanity. I don't look at it as a burden. I look at it as a gift and a blessing, and how I am able to help contribute to the whole. Yeah, if the burden becomes too heavy, you are expected to ask for help from your angels and guides. I have, yep, done that, definitely. So that I think that's all for this chapter that I'm going to get into. Let's see if I had anything in. We already talked about that. So right here was something that I must have missed in the reading there. You can ask for help from your angels and guides. Going back to that section, a little prayer you can do, you can say, is you can say, "Dear God, masters, teachers, and all beings of 100% God light, I need some help and I need it now." Okay, so that's a little prayer there, that if you're experiencing some emotion of fear or loss, or whatever the emotion, ask for help. Dear God, masters, teachers, and all beings of 100% God's light, I need some help and I need it now. And just be open and ready to receive that guidance and that help. Okay. So that's it for this chapter. I already read a couple of other chapters ahead. The next chapter I will probably do a lot of reading from the book as well, because it was really, really a good chapter. Again, the book is called Waking Up in 5D. And hopefully today I will be able to read some more, because once I pick this book up, it's like I can't put it down. I end up reading a whole chapter at a time. So with that, I'm here if anyone needs any help with anything. I will do my best to help you in any way, shape, or form. Okay, have a great, fantastic, super blessed day, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Much love.